I can't imagine. Have you burned through base game? How far through Sunbreak are you? You're very close. Yeah, I know. I just need to get a few hunts into me. But yeah, I need the Ibushi mantle. I actually need the Nawa gem to make the Nawa weapon, but not need. It's just a thing. I'm on my way, but you know. All right. Well, let's jump into Monster Hunter, shall we, chap? Man, Prince, that sucks. Like, holy shit, you were only streaming the other day. Did it happen in between? Weren't you on? Didn't I race you last night? Dude, you must have went downhill fast. Wasn't there a Monster Hunter DLC that came out recently? Yes, it's Sunbreak. You were on last night? Yeah, I was like, didn't I raid you? But you tested positive yesterday. Damn. That sucks, man. Does it kick in really fast? I have no idea, because it's like, I know, so when I got sick, ironically, there was COVID at my office. Very, very, very lucky I didn't get it. And oh boy, I'm really glad that I haven't gotten it, but it sounds like it can be extremely rough still, even if you've had the injections. I've been positive since Wednesday. Oh shit, boy. How much is the DLC? Not sure. It'd probably be about, I don't know what it would be American. I think it'd be probably, I think it's like 40 bucks. I think it's like, wasn't it 60 bucks here? All right, let's set up a room, shall we, chat? All right. That's the ID. Who are the first four? So first three, rather. We have these three individuals. If you would like to jump in, go for it. I'm just going to set up my bot quickly. Code will be RN8L5X. For those who don't know, I do like 3 hunts a piece with people, and then I try to rotate people, and you're always welcome to rejoin. I generally try to do the lowest hunters, rank hunters quest first, and then we can try and figure it out from there. Alright, hopefully that updated. Is that match? That matches perfect. Alright. I also need a shit ton of other mantles of weapons. Yeah, it takes time. I mean, the thing is we're now in like a collection state where we're constantly collecting sort of thing. Oh shit, Kitty's actually hunter rank 100. Have you done the quest yet, Kitty? Don't fear, I got lucky. I still have my taste and smell. No shortness of breath. Oh, that's pretty lucky. Yeah, it's like I said, it can get still pretty extreme in terms of like, what you can have. Is it an 8 or a B? 8 or a B? It is a 8, number 8. Oh, Kitty got it in your stream? Oh, perfect. Alright, well, like I said, I'm pretty cool for whatever. It looks like Crasher is the lowest, so we can help Crasher out. I just need a hunt, honestly. That's all I need to do today, is pretty much doing a hunt. Anything is progress. Anomalies do give me less, but at the end of the day, I've got a few hours to kill, so we'll get there before the end of the day. The injections I got helped? Yeah, so that's the thing. That's what I've heard. If you've gotten all your injections, it makes a big difference. But then there's others where it's like, unfortunately, there's just unlucky enough to get basically the full server. Oh, Crasher. Did you eat something bad? You got a bit of a headache and a stomach cramp. You're not coming down with COVID, are you? I don't know if that's like a symptom. I don't think it is, but... let me know when you join. Who was the 3? Hang on. So, right now it's Tira, Crasher, and Kitty. We'll do 3 quests with this crew, and then we'll be rotating some peeps, so... Ugh, that sucks, Crasher. Alright, tiny phone screen. I forget everyone watches on phones. It's still, because like I said, I've talked about this before, but I pretty much I live on my PC. I've never really watched streams on my phone, so I appreciate when people do. Doggo's in the way. I love, where is it? This is by far my favorite pose in the game. It's so fucking cool. Hey, go. What do we got, Crasher? Guys, Magaram. Is this your first time going, guys? Crasher? Hey, Amelia. Amelia and Jordan. How you both doing? Welcome on in. I believe we've met before. I think you're Australian streamers? All right, we're doing normal guys. I will take, what am I taking for this build? I tried Dragon Surge on this fight. I didn't really like it. I don't think I liked my elemental build for this fight. I might take I might just take my raw, or I could take my great sword. Nah, I'll take raw. Raw's fine. All right, let's do it. I still like this fight. I think this is genuinely a fun fight. I do think he's got a weird issue that I, compared to say Safi or Xeno, that I don't really like, which is he pretty much is, his back half is on the ground, so he pretty much uses his ass. He throws it at you and you can just take damage. So unless you're wire bugging straight into the sky, it's pretty frustrating to deal with some of that stuff. And if you're aerial, he can just bop you really hard. I haven't had a chance to go past this quest. That's all good, Crasher. Oh, Tira's actually close to the 51 too, so we could probably help with that if we can get enough hunter rank. This one will give you a few. Just Amelia? Oh, you do the streaming cooking thing. Oh, hell yeah. Gobbo James. Oh, awesome. Amelia, weird question. Are you going to PAX this year? If so, maybe hit up Gobbo. But yeah, it's gonna be, it's been cool. It's been cool meeting a lot of Australian streamers, especially like, because I do a lot of monster hunting, and it's one of those funny things where there is a lot of various other types of streamers that are Australian that it's nice to catch them. So then we have like that. There's a different connection. Not to say anything about other places in the world, but there's that weird Australian bond that you immediately have with Australian streamers. It's a bit funny. I'm glad to catch your stream. Yeah, hell yeah. James asked you about it? Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Maybe Amelia, either James or Gobbo, maybe speak to one of them. They should be able to chuck you an invite, and we'll talk about it. I'll talk to Gobbo. Yeah, hell yeah. All right. When you're ready, kid. Well, actually, the three of you. I think everyone's just prepping. Oh my gosh, holy heck. Tira's like a bird. Giant, green, fluorescent owl? No. Can you have green owls, IRL? I don't think there is. I think there's just... I think they're mostly just sort of tawny colors, right? Pretty much Oz gamers get along, I feel. Yeah, I feel like we do. I don't know what it is. Maybe because we're all just big dum-dums. Butterfly? Well, I don't think there's any other armor sets in the game that give you that sort of wing look. So I think it kind of works. Crash has gone the TO set. Are you actually layered, Crasher? I feel like you're not, or are you? It's hard to say sometimes. Kitty might be... Kitty, if you're there, let us know. Otherwise, we could probably start without you. You can jump in mid-quest. It is layered? Ah, cool. Share collective, one collective brain cell. True. It's all the beers. The beers just take away the rest of the brain cells. Our butterfly girl. I like the combination of the wings. Oh, Kitty's just eating. Perfect. Yeah, this fight's actually really fun. It's one of those things. Have you guys actually watched the speedrun for this hunt by Ander? I always forget his name. Is Ander and his crew, where they basically gunned down the monster in like 2 minutes. That was ridiculous. I'm actually shocked that you can skip the climb phase. And it makes me wonder whether or not tail break and second head break, whether or not they can happen in first phase. For those who don't know, looks like we're good to go, Crasher. For those who don't know, back in older Monster Hunter, there were siege boss battles where basically you couldn't push them over. Oh my god. Are you a Garuda? You couldn't push over the fights even if you had the damage in those games because... I mean, sorry, you couldn't break parts unless you were in particular phases of the fight. So then, essentially, you would need to get the correct amount of damage for those fights. So a lot of raw damage would be taken into those fights. Hey Zeus. So close to 100. I know, right? It's so damn close. It's slowed down so much. After 75, I was getting like 1 level every 2 quests a lot of the time. Anomalies give me next to nothing half the time. This fight's actually decent. I think this gives like 3/4 of a level from memory. The multi-hunts are probably the best ones. The high-tier multi-hunts. Oh, I love this monster's design. It's so good. Chat, can I have another Devil May Cry game, please? Maybe we need to do a collective watch of Shin Godzilla. Rock Candy Dragon? Pretty much. I do like you break off all the candy off him. Actually, I had a theory about that actually, which was, it's relative to hits, from understanding. So it makes me wonder whether or not if you can do this fight with a quick hit weapon on a particular part of it, even if you're not doing the damage, can you is there a specific amount of hits that you can do to force the vacuum to just finish off phase 1? I wonder. With the rock candy popped in your mouth? Yeah, it does. Well, it does for him. Dude, really? God. He opened with that. I've never watched Shin Godzilla. I've never actually watched it either. I'm an old Godzilla fan. I like the older stuff, not the OG stuff, because it's a bit rough. I kind of like the campy stuff. That stuff's pretty funny to me. But he's lurching back too far. Oh, I didn't rotate far enough. I'm just gonna go for hands, so if anyone wants tail, Kitty, if you can go for tail, I actually probably should go for tail as well. I just realized I'm the only other cutter. I want to watch Shin Godzilla ever since Zote Milk showed me they are thick. Yeah, he's chunky. So for those who don't know, Shin Godzilla is by the man who made Evangelion. I've now said that aloud and I'm not 100% sure if I'm accurate about that, but I'm 99% sure it's our boy from Eva. Godzilla has no business having a dumper like that. Look, sometimes radioactivity just make you dummy thick. He's got thighs for miles. How big is he? Actually, all right, chat. Some math person in the team, please figure out for me, in relative size, how big in real world size would oh, where's the extra rock? How big in meters would Godzilla's thighs be? Oh, Crasher, you might need to. Crasher wasn't on full health. This is actually my favorite boss. I actually really love this boss's design so much. Well, we are doing some good heartbreak. Oh, dude, come here. Oh, dude. Get him. I don't know if this KO is long enough for me to be able to do full charge. It looks like it is. Nice. There's the Dragonator. Shin is about 118 meters tall. So what is relative size to that 118 meters for his dummy thick thighs? It's actually your favorite boss? I genuinely, this is a super cool boss. Alright, you won't get hard knocked down, so we kind of want to just focus on claws. Why I hate his tail. It's such an annoying thing to chase. So, good thing is that you can get counter on just the white damage parts as well. So don't be too worried about chasing the ends, but it is where the damage is. What do you think about the very wonderful subject that is Fermi's paradox? I don't know what that is. Explain. It's not a hard knockdown with that, but... Also, thank you for the follow, OG Bladeheart. Welcome on in. It's over 10 meters taller than Godzilla. Is it? Wait, hang on, hold up. Zeus, are you saying there's another Godzilla movie that I don't know about? This big dum-dum's just putting his ass on the wall. I do like it bends up. It's a nice little feature they've done. It just says that if alien exists, where are they? I mean, considering how big the universe is. Also, I have always liked the idea that it's like, it's all relative in time frames. Was that? I don't know what the break on there was. I like the idea of life in the universe being kind of we're at different time periods in evolution. Like, think about how long it took for us to get to this point. Like, there might be a situation where essentially they might not be able to get up to, like, civilization sort of stage. They might be still primordial or whatever. We might be the most advanced thing out there right now, but there's very likely aliens out there. There's life. It just might be life that's completely trapped in the planet. Oh, the 2014 one. Right, right. The hiding behind Shin Godzilla's thick ass. Wow, we do know that Godzilla does like to fight aliens. Maybe he's just protecting some. Who knows? The major reason I don't want a weapon from this thing is that trying to cut off the tail with anything is painful. Yeah. I get that. Hang on, I missed the wire bug on the way in. I'm blind. Where's the wire bug? Let's see if we can break his hands. Oh, that was tail. Nice. I have no idea what I smacked there. Canonically, it makes sense. Well, he befriends some monsters. Other monsters less so. But who knows? Maybe he's got a little alien friend. He just stores them in his ass. Manuel. Thank you for the sub, Manuel. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. We're just watching this boy blast his way out of a hole. He's not going anywhere. Ow. Oh, he lurched back. This move is actually pretty scary. Whoa, did you see that lag there? Oh, what? He switched to me at the last second. He just picks like targets in front of him. Yeah. Nice. That was a good water blight for me because the TCS came out then. He's just evil. I go for the head in every fight because I want it dead. It pulls as much bullshit as Teo. Teo, I've talked about this before. I think Teo honestly might be the scariest thing currently in this expansion. Mostly because Valstrax is tough, but Teo, I'm worried Teo will be the hardest fight when we get anomalies. Wait, where are the... Hang on, where... Oh, they're there. Alright, we'll go for the top one first. Hopefully we can get him to at least lose one state. Maybe I need to lower the sensitivity when in aiming mode in this game. Look how far it jumps. Oh, we're not even gonna get one at this rate. Come on. Not good. Oh, that's really not good. Run away. Yeah, guys, I would suggest for Guys McGorm, I would definitely suggest, oh, Crasher! Oh no! I should have warned to maybe get off the gun. Backed up too far. I would say that, this fight's not too bad as long as you just, like, try and stick to his hands. His head's a bit too wiggly. That was pretty good RNG. I didn't mind that one. Ah! Don't step on me, bro. Oh, Crash is almost dead. Thank God. Hey, Hollow. How you doing? Even in World, he was cheapest. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Teo's always been a bit of a pain in the bum. I think that his thing now, he's way worse now. They've given him so many more melee moves. I'm gonna eat this lightning bug. Oh, you son of a gun. Oh, here's the white bug. I want that. It's not a full hard knockdown because it's just the Kitnator. Upper right, upper left, then finally bottom. Yeah, that's generally the suggestion I think most people go through because the top one is the least wiggly. I didn't get the tackle. The bottom is just extremely hard to chase. Hopefully sometime next month. How far are you, Armin? Where are you up to? Oh, dude. Settle down, cowboy. Oh, what's happening? Man, he's doing a lot of turnarounds. I might have to heal everyone. Why is he rotating so much? Cannon! Hey, Cannon. How you doing? Welcome on in, Raiders. The menace is coming back. Wait, which menace? They did the reveal for Lugiacrus? Hey, Cannon. I'll give you a shout in a moment. Actually, Armin or Prince, can you help me out? I can't take my hands off the controller right now. Thank you.
Hey, friend. What you doing down there, friend?
Wait, what game was that? Hey, Cannon, how are you doing? Rise, how was Rise? Oh shit, I wasn't on guns. I was too busy looking at chat. Oh, I took Crash's gun. Man, this part of the fight sometimes. How's hunting? We just started actually. I like you've been raiding me recently a lot earlier, like when I've been streaming. So you catch us in the early phases. No slide. He's still gonna do his super. He hasn't slidden far enough down. Yep. All right, you want to get out now, Crusher. As soon as you see the wings, get off the gun and run for it. If you don't think you can make it, you just go for a dive. Oh, shut. What happened? There he is. I went the wrong direction. Oh no. Work shifts are a bit different. Ah, I see. Well, hopefully he's still enjoying streaming at an earlier time then. We in sun time? We in walk sun time. Okay. Probably dived a little early there. Oh, this is going to be a fun on the bun time for me. We good. We good. Oh. Man, look, wait, hang on. You guys mentioned Lugiacrus coming back. On what game? Oh. I want my boy Laggy. I don't care how or high. I can go out. Oh, really? Okay. Dang, I shouldn't have done that. I was like, I could tackle this. I should have just armored through and then just try to get out. How have we not got a handbrake? Fiora, what are you doing? What is she doing? She's just standing there. There it is. Oh, alright. Okay, now we can try and finish this fight. Alley-oop. Alright, this head break 1 was that. Other hand must be relatively close. Right. Another sun. Alright. Oh man, I haven't seen Fiorane's actual super here for a while. I may as well shot him. I haven't seen this in a little while actually. Did you see Capcom's reveal for Lugiacrus in TU2? What's TU2? Hello, what's TU2? I don't know why I'm not going for head, but you know, whatever. We'll go for this, and then we can go for head after this. Because handbrake should be relatively close. There it is. Alright, now everyone can focus on head. We should actually be able to get a second KO. It's been long enough. Oh, you were trolling me. That would have worked so much better if I had realized that you meant title update 2. That makes more sense. I was like, The Last of Us 2? I don't have any more powders. Let's finish this guy. Dude, I would be so excited if that was true. It bums me out so much that we haven't got our boy. I have no healing for anyone. So just try and keep yourself up, guys. Because I think we're on last card. This is gonna suck. Imagine a day where we don't have this as our main theme song for defeating a boss. Come on, bro. So if you're ever not sure where to go, just hide under him. How am I not able to hit his tummy? No fireballs at the crotch. Can't really see what's happening, but I'm just gonna swing. Nice, there we go. We did it. Monstrosity down. Where's the tail? I really like that fight. Look how much of a spectacle it is. But yes, from my side, sorry, I got so distracted with that fight. Welcoming all the raiders from Cannon's side. If you haven't followed Cannon, by the way, super cool Monster Hunter streamer. She plays a lot of action games like us, actually. So if you like a bit of even some Genshin Impact, maybe head her way. Give her a follow. I really would appreciate it. This is the story version. I don't think it's possible to drop him before Fiorane's cutscene. Oh, wait, Prince, are they different? Oh, I didn't realize that the urgent one forces it into a different format. Oh, is Fiorane not in the normal version? I didn't even click on that. That's probably why I haven't seen her in a while. Cool. Cool. She isn't in the normal version after we access it. Ah, that sucks. I like her being there. It's a really cool moment. But there we go. We did it, Crasher. Now you get 20 minutes of cutscenes. Oh, it's not that long. I think it's like 10 minutes and some credits. But meanwhile, Crasher does that. Maybe we can jump in some other hunts. The skip button exists. It does. But do you want to skip? There's a friend of mine. It was so funny when we cleared it. We like came out of the quest, got our loot, and we were like running around a little bit. And then a minute later, he was back, and we're like, "What are you back?" Did you skip all the cutscenes? He's like, "Yeah." What? So I don't need to see the cutscenes. I don't need to know the story. I'm like, all right, sure, bro. I did it the first time in high rank armor. It was insanely hard. I would imagine so. That boy drifting around does a lot of damage. The drop is linked to her jumping up and doing her falling bash. Are you joking? Like, as in her, like, you can actually see her start the animation to go into the cutscene. Getting there on quest clues, chat. Alright, Crash. Oh, Crash is back out. There we go. Alright. Well, if you guys want to chuck up some quests, I'm happy for whatever. Actually, Crasher, we put up one, so Tira, you could put up one if you wanted as well. I've been just going through crafting all the different armors. I don't know if I'll ever use half of them, but it's always good to have them as pocket pieces for various builds and things like that. But it's going to take me a while. I burned through a heap of cash before doing it, but you can see which monsters I haven't fought enough of. Like, I haven't fought a lot of Tiger X, I haven't fought Have I even properly fought a Diablos? I must have. Literally don't remember fighting Diablos. Trial of the Almudron. Meaning it's a certain point of the hunt to make it cinematic. Yeah, so it, because it's, what is the beats? The beats are fighting him, then he does a breathe in. Fighting him, and then you get the drop, the Dragonator from the sky. Then you get the breathe in, which then forces him into second phase, sometimes, if he's taken enough damage. Then from there, it's second phase where you can break his parts off properly. He'll do a climb, then a normal fight, a climb, normal fight, and then the spear, or her doing her lancing attack in the air. And then the fight's pretty much over. Can she actually get the kill? Actually, Prince, can she get the kill? Or is it always the threshold of health before blue health? I need his mantle. Is this high rank or G rank? Oh, G rank if it's mantle. We can probably start straight away, Tira, if Crash hasn't joined. Oh no, Crash is joining now, I think. She can't get the kill. I wanted to get the kill. Can I orchestrate a way for her to get the kill? Actually, chat, Prince, what do you think happens if you take Anta's setup with all the gunners, just bring 3 of the higher tier ones, and then just bring someone who's up to it current story-wise? What would happen if you started skipping during that? I wonder whether or not it would make it kind of a funky series of events. I need the golden orb. I think you can get golden orb from, if it's the high rank material, you should be able to get the G rank version. So I just saw some of the quests. Don't worry, don't worry. They're not too bad. Your armor gets better. Also, Crasher, you should be able to upgrade your defense now by another tier if you haven't done so already. I have like 7 orbs. I have no idea. I've got so much stuff. I'm so disappointed, chat. I have to say, I have to make a big deal about why the heck did they make it so you can't use your high rank materials for the charm thing? Or why can't you turn high rank charms into G rank charms? They've never done that before. Like, we've always been able to convert older ones into higher tier. It's so silly. I'm really not quite thrilled about that. More daddy. It's giving you the orbs. Look, sometimes life give you orb. Make lemonade out of it. That's why I saved my high rank charms and kept farming before Sunbreak. Yeah, it's a little disappointing. The charm system's stupid. It makes all the hours spent in the base game useless. Well, okay, so it's not useless necessarily, Hollowed. It's because they didn't raise the floor enough on the charms. So people who did grind those hours on the charms in high rank, those charms are still god charms. The god charms are still like easily some of the best charms you can still get. But with the level of RNG, the likelihood of you getting them in G rank again anytime soon with the new skills seems like it's even harder to do. So I think they've literally made charm farming even harder, ironically. But the floor being raised on a little bit, some help up a bit. Some of yours are still viable. Yeah, I don't know. I feel not great about the charm situation, but it's still better than the deco situation. So for those don't know, in base world, it was kind of a nightmare because if you couldn't get the decos, the rare deco drops, there was no control measure to help you try and get those particular decos. So certain builds were just straight up not viable because you didn't get the decos, because you couldn't get the skills from armor pieces. You were only getting them from the decos. So there were certain bow builds, there was charge blade builds. There was a few that it was just straight up you just couldn't do them. They made it a lot easier in Iceborne, but there was still a bit of an issue. So I would generally take the charm system over the deco situation, but Iceborne decos probably were a bit more friendly, I would say, to most players, because it was like an individual thing you were hunting rather than something that was like a collection of roles, essentially. They probably add more tier 4 decorations as they did in Iceborne. We don't have crit expertise and Wex. I'm actually thinking they're probably going to do that, Hollowed. I would imagine they're probably tied to the future coming monsters, because it feels like we're going to get very, very strong at some point. I sense us getting very, very, very strong. Considering where Iceborne left off on, and the strength level we have as a base level for current, I think we're going to be very, 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 very strong. All right, who are we hunting? Almudron. I'm just happy. I'll tell you what, chat. The biggest thing I'm happy about is the fact that we have gotten essentially enough armor sets and enough weapons that people have a bit more like choice. We have a few more paths to choose. I think that's the biggest thing that I can take away from this versus base Rise. And I really, really appreciate that, because, oh boy, I did not enjoy using the Nagakuga sword, I can tell you that. So, having me already have 6 or 7 different builds with the greatsword already highlights that we're in a pretty good space. And good riddance to the rampage weapons. Let's do it. Dragon away! Let's see how big he is. It's interesting because I've been doing a lot of the anomalies and the extra quests that we have access to. The amount of quests we do where essentially we get gold crowns is very, very high. So it's weird to do hunts now and get normal sized G rank monsters. Alright, this poor boy, let's bully him. Oh, Rathian, why? Why did she land on top of me? Whoop. Whoop. Rise didn't make it easiest to boost our affinity in the game outside of Crit Eye, but I've never forced myself to use the Naga. The Nagakuga was just like required for so many builds, for like Charge Blade, Longsword, Greatsword, Lance. I don't think Sword and Shield generally used it. It's so many people it became the primary weapon. So people were either using one of really 3 or 4 weapons because there was just so few weapons. That's having us have access to so many rarity 10 sword, weapons is amazing, and I'd much prefer that. A lot more viable. Not necessarily optimal, but a lot more viable. Fighter Palico with Rousing Roar and the Tailhead gives you 45 affinity before Wex. Yeah, but that meant you had to take your Palico though. Elemental builds for the most weapons are good. Took them like 13 years. I haven't actually looked at a lot of the elements ones. I've talked about this before because I run Greatsword. We don't really do elemental, so curious to see the fact that we might have viable elemental now with a switch surge. It's okay. I mean, it's viable. It's not optimal, but it's better than. Well, Iceborne had an okay elemental, I guess. It was okay. Again, viable, not optimal. I never run my poor Palamute anymore. See, that's the thing. I like my Palamute, so I don't want to run my Palico. I like all the things the Palicos do, but I just like my dog. I just want to take my dog everywhere. Which I probably should go equip that other weapon, by the way, chat. I keep not doing it because I don't like the gun. I'm all about that aesthetic. So I don't use my Palamute's Wirebug gun, which is very, very strong. But I would say overall, Palicos are probably like the best thing to use right now. They just give too much to not use them. Ooh, look at this laggy fella. Pushed me out. Probably should have brought my other build. I don't know why I didn't bring my other build, honestly. Ah, it's hot. Some like it hot. Some like it on the floor. Oh, I thought he was swinging towards us. It's so funny fighting normal Almudron after fighting Magma, and I just feel like Magma is just such a better fight. See if I can break his claw so he falls over. What is that emote, Armin? What am I looking at here? It's a Funko. Why are you linking Funkos in Pop? Funkos in chat. We ban Funk. That should be our new banned word. No Funko. Oof. It's weird not to have Blood right now. I've been playing so much with Blood right recently that it's like it's kind of weird not to heal off normal monsters. Hit him in his tuchus. Come on. Got it. You just hear this little Palico in the background playing his little whistle. Ooh, what was that? Is that a KO? What happened there? I don't quite know what happened. I like that he's got like those very small blades, so it's like... There it is. So it looks like hitting someone with little needles. Oh, we're going for capture. We'll get you tail carved then. If the camera wants to, like, come back to me. Back to me. Oh, I got an orb! I got an orb. I'll never use it, but I got an orb. I'm reminded why Lance can be fun. That sentence is illegal, Crasher. You can't be spreading misinformation here. I love how much I get up Riku's gullet for talking shit on this on Lance. Why? No, nothing. It's fine. If people like Lance, it's fine. It's just funny to me because I'm just super duper not a Lance person. Elder Fugin's DB? Oh, is that Fugin's DBs? They look so thin. Oh, you got it? Nice. Good work, Tira. Alright, what hunts are we on? This is the second hunt, wasn't it? Did you know I've seen some hunters actually been hunting in the other lobby so they can have the food song in the other lobby because they don't like that it doesn't have lyrics. There's some notable VTubers that are doing that. They look like chopsticks, yeah. They're so thin. Ours main is Gunlance, remember? There's a big difference between Gunlance and Lance though. Like, Gunlance, I literally watched a clip today of a Gunlance flying through the sky and killing Beazle in the sky. No other weapon can really do that. Maybe Insect Glaive. Lance can't do that. Lance turns themselves into a train and then loops around the monster. That's what they do. Earlier I was looking for some popularity polls. Why do people love Malfestio again? I like Mal. I don't like the confusion mechanic. Mal's a fun fight if you don't think about the confusion. And I think his design's really nice. And he has cool armor. Don't think he has a very good weapon from memory. I can't remember what his weapon does. Sorry, Gunlance flight? Gunlance, yeah, so people pretty much, they jump from a high location or they launch themselves upward with the Gunlance, and then if they can cycle their shells correctly, they pretty much can just fly eternally. Wire bugs make them able to do some crazy, crazy stuff. Gunlance is a very strange weapon in Rise. It's fun, it's good. I like the Gunlance. I wouldn't put it in a high category for me for playstyle, but it's definitely quite fun. Crasher, did you want to pick another quest? Wasn't Blast Dash in GU? It was, but you couldn't launch yourself into the air though, Hollowed. Is the third? Yeah, this is the third one. So I'll probably cycle someone out if... Where are we in terms of people jumping in? Did you want to jump in anytime soon, Prince, or did you want to jump in when we get to 100? Because I can save you a slot for the 100 quest if you want, man. Like I said, it's going to take a little bit. You'll notice I'm on 94, so it's going to take a few hunts. Some like it hot. Some like it hot. Why has this been stuck in my head the past week? I have no idea why. I think Crash is just picking a quest. I'm going to be there for the 100. Man, I'm hoping it's a good fight. Because Valstrax was mostly Valstrax. I like the new changes. Gosh dang. That monster hurts. Meow. I really should figure out skills for whatchamacallit, my cat. That said, I wonder whether or not I've unlocked any support moves for my boy. Any new ones? No, we haven't got any new ones. I need to go like higher more for more variation, because I don't even have 2 pages, which is pretty bad. Dual explosives or monkeys? Dual monkeys. Either I don't mind. Could probably switch weapon though. Whoa! Oh, Tira, that hunting horn's wacky. That's crazy looking. That's so cool. I like that. Like, turns it into a spiral. Alright, let's run, if we're doing monkeys, or I can run my agitator set. So for those who have not seen my sets, I've been trying to figure out which one, if any of these actually can keep up with this world. This is my comfy set. This one, these two are like, I don't know. They're about the same amount of damage. Dereliction is the strongest of the sets, but really I can't take it into general fights. This is my strongest set, period, but it's my danger set. And then the other ones are just tests, essentially. But I think this is my strongest, just in general. Maybe we'll take this. Or I could take Agitator into the fight, because monkeys are usually pretty angry. I could fight Angry Monkey. Maybe we could take an Agitator. We'll go with fun. Dereliction with a health recovering hunting horn is very fun. I've never actually done that. Vice. Also, welcome on in. Yeah, I think if you had like good support healing, that'd be pretty nice. A lot of people have talked about how if you just shove in 3 recovery deco 1s, you can get yourself into a situation where you're not really losing that much health. I was actually, my way of doing it was blood plus dereliction, and isn't too bad, except the start of the fight can be super dangerous. If you're fighting a monster, particularly a lot of the anomalies that have high part break resistance, it makes blood not super effective. So dereliction can put you in a bit of a danger zone with fighting some of those monsters, particularly like ones that have like quick high damage moves. But I would say on the most part, having group healing probably is the better way to deal with dereliction. Though it does mean you have to take someone that is forced to sort of play support. We were playing some with someone the other day actually that was playing support gun, that was like healing support gun. Also, chat, question, has this like changed at all for you? I've had the girls for so long. I have not had this change. Is this actually changing week by week? Or is it actually changing like relative to your hunter rank or something? I mean, I just run recovery up on my hunting horn because it affects how much you heal. That makes sense. Wait, does it really? I didn't know that. I bring gourmet fish. But don't you have to go farm gourmet fish, Tira? I ain't got time for fishing. I got monsters to hunt. Alright. When you're ready, Tira. Apparently recovery up affects all sources of healing. Interesting. Oh, motley mix to get. Oh, so when you guys are talking about gourmet fish, you're talking about not the fishable fish. I never ever use the mixers, by the way. I'm very lazy about food these days. But you still have to fish, don't you? You can buy the fish from the Argosy. Or you get them from Cahoot's nests. Oh. Wait, are you talking about the golden fish that you can get? Oh, I've just been selling those. I didn't realize you could use them in the motley mix. Also, Rimuru Temperus, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. And Sweaty Gamer Gains, welcome on in. Then you can cook them at the tea shop. Oh, man. I haven't done that at all. I haven't been doing that at all. I've really got to learn how the new system works. I've just been so not taking time with that. I've got basically a chart and some little doco things that I wanted to read just on like effectiveness of things, but I just haven't had the time. We're that close to 100. If I get to 100, then maybe we can slow down. I love how this dog... Have you guys played Majora's Mask? This reminds me so much of the bull boss from Majora's Mask. How are the hunts? Good, good. We're just helping out some peeps while we get to 100. We're like just a few levels away. Just a few levels away. But yeah, we're gonna fight double monkey. So don't be too, like, take it chill. Don't need to put yourself too much in danger because the monkeys will come for you. This is the one that actually has a huge monkey and a small monkey. Which, are there multiples of this version of this quest? Because I swear I'd already completed this quest, but it wasn't checked off for me. And I thought I fought them in a different location, so... You could get there faster doing the huntathons. True, but we're helping out people at this point. When we get some higher rank hunters in, that's probably what we'll end up doing. I despise them in Iceborne. Yeah, they made Rajang extremely strong in Iceborne. Any fish you've got from the quest rewards can be farmed by the Argosy. Yeah. I never do the fish for Argosy though. I do forget that you can do that. I despise them now. They're not too bad in Rise. Honestly, I've talked about it before. I think Rajang infinitely easier in this game than it was in any other game, just because we're so fast. I was a little disappointed Furious wasn't a bit stronger or could one-shot you, but... You don't like the Argosy? As in the specific targeted ones, or... Because the Argosy's been in for an eternity. It takes away from old survival. That's the thing. It's like older players probably don't like it so much. Oops, didn't mean to go off. Challenge is what made it fun. Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, this is the thing. We kind of hurt ourselves doing so many furious Rajangs in Iceborne. I'm okay not fighting him really anymore. I'll be honest. Uh-oh. Oh, I haven't got charge in this build, I think? This feels like I haven't got charge. Do I not have any charge? Or is it slow charge? If I don't get Mizu in one, it becomes a problem. Oh no, I now bubbled myself. Ow. This is such a pain to get a mount on, because he's so mobile. Ah, perfect. Not perfect, apparently. Come here. Did I get that golden bug? I don't think I picked it up. No. What's the best way up? I guess over that way. Alright, monkey time. It's not a challenge in this game anymore. They kind of be that. I kind of agree, honestly, Vice. I don't think Furious is too bad in this game. We're just so strong. I can't stress just how strong we are in Rise. As long as I put water blight on him, that's really what I want here. I'm just gonna do finisher because I don't really trust the charge where I was. Farm has been in MonsterHunter forever? Yeah. Farm's been in since 2, hasn't it? Whoa! Get a little snacker of some materials. Oh, you joking. Damn monkey. Alright, agitator should be active. I wish I could see when agitator was active a bit better. In Iceborne, or in World rather, it was a lot easier to see when monsters were aggro. Yeah, that like a charge might throw me off a little bit here. Furious was way overtuned in World. He was crazy. He was so strong. Then again, he was really strong in the older games too. Oh, we're fighting the big one first, I just realized. This is definitely the tougher one. Did you hear? One of us in the party is very chatty. Go. Oh wait. I've been doing this a lot recently. I don't know how I've been doing this, but just bopping him on the arms. I think my depth perception's been thrown off by the size of this monkey. Oh, Mizu's here again? What? Hang on. Sorry, what? Okay, sure. Mizu wants to help us get him out, I guess. No, oh, it's out. Oh, dude. It'd be nice if we can get a knockout. Fell out. It's so silly. I don't really understand why they've done this to this version of the monster. He can kind of fall out of enrage or out of powered mode and then just immediately go back in. And it's so hard to break his tail now. We were talking about it the other day. I genuinely have not seen a tail break on this monster. Oh, we forgot to chat. Remind me after this hunt. Let's put the wirebug gun back on my doggo, because I think it does make a difference. Some monsters like Rajang is actually extremely powerful. Oh, there's sleep. Maybe you can't break the tuft off anymore. Maybe it's just you can... Huh? Maybe you can't break him out of it. Maybe it's just you hit the tail and sometimes he falls out. Is that what's happening now? Ah! How did someone launch me? I flinched 1. I appreciate you slashing this thing's butt. Well, that's what. So Amelia, the way people phrase fighting Rajang is slap the monkey butt. I'm just gonna go slap some monkey butt. Because it's the easiest target. He's got big chonker arms that you bounce off. Oh, where's he going? Hang on, what's happening? Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Should have tackled that. He's so big though. I've never seen this game and I already have the lingo. There's so much lingo in this game. It's funny because it's very, very strange to think about just how old Monster Hunter is. And in some ways, it's still the same game. Oh, he's so big he can make that far. I don't really like fighting in this corridor. However, we have, do you know what's funny? Is we effectively have King Kong, but when are they going to give us Godzilla? When is Joe coming back? Surely Devil Joe is a part of like the title updates. Surely? I have great respect for greatsword users. I don't know if you should. We just turn off our brain and swing most of the time. Gotta be honest. I just like being in the monster's face and getting to use a big sword. It's the best thing ever. Are you joking? It's massive in Japan. It's a lot bigger in the world globally now. Like, Monster Hunter went from something that barely anyone ever talked about to it is one of Capcom's biggest selling games, which is the strangest thing. So for people who played back in the day, this must be just a weird surreal moment, particularly people who played 1 and 2. Did you know? So I've seen this passed around. If anyone can tell me what anime it's from, I've seen essentially a, oh my gosh. I've seen a clip that's been going around and people have been sending it my way, which is, and it's been in a lot of anime. I'd like to clarify. Monster Hunter is very big in Japan. But essentially there's been a clip going around of, I don't know what the anime is, but it's essentially, this is going for a while, so I'm going to capture this boy. What just happened? Oh, I did it while he's in this mode. Hang on, I'm gonna do this. Does this work on this mode? Yeah, that worked in that mode. Okay. That's right, I always forget which way around it is. But yeah, there's a clip where a couple, I think they're a couple or work colleagues are playing Monster Hunter at a bar. And I don't know if it's something modern. But if anyone knows what anime it is, please let me know. I like watching streamers play games I don't know. It's fun to experience a new IP exclusive to other people's streams. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, that's why I like doing a lot of variety stuff. I play a lot of Monster Hunter, particularly when a new title drops. But bad monkey. However, sometimes I just live for showing people other games that are just, they're pretty cool, and if you like this thing, you might like this other thing. Because there's so many niche games out there. And I love the fact that even at age I am, even after playing all the games I've played throughout all these years, I will still have so many people come up to me and go, have you even heard of this game? I have no idea what you're talking about. I do gaming news, for God's sake. There's so much stuff. Eat shit, monkey. Oh man, I have to tackle so much there. Ah! Slap him on his ass. Do you know what's funny? We slap the monkey in this game. However, there is a monkey that's not in this game, but if he ever returns, I'm curious how people will feel. Because essentially people are not quite fond of the fact that Volvidon shits on people. However, he does do that, but it's not as bad as the baboon that literally throws shit at you. Who also has a very big rat ass. And you are supposed to hit him in the bum. Kungala? Yeah, Kungala. Yeah, where's my farty boy? Eat a mushroom, take a big fart. They've got the skeleton now, but like, it'd be interesting to see them bring back Kongala. But the problem is, I talked about this before, and this was the issue with people were like certain monsters coming back. I was shocked the crabs were coming back, I'll be honest. But people were like, they'll probably bring in more T1s, T2s in. I'm like, no, I don't think so. But Kongala is a T1 for sure. He's very weak. Yeah, I swear you can't break his tail anymore. I need to look this up. Can you break Rajang's tail? But yeah, like, there was no way they were going to bring back things like Kongala. Even Laggy coming back. I love Lagiacrus, but they've relegated him from a T3 to a T2 now, so I don't really know. Me? Kongala? I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks of that as well, Thomas. Me? Kongaga? Man, when, what is it even called? For the remake of Final Fantasy VII and Advent Children and all that. When that collection comes out, I can't wait for all those memes to return. Rise of Core is a weird game, okay? Not as weird as Dirge Cerberus, but it's going to be funny to see a lot of people that have like only played 7 or 7 Remake now, or even just watched Advent Children, to experience some of the fever dreams that are those games. Wasn't there a demo that they showed? Look, don't hurt me, Holiday. You bring up this stuff to hurt me, I can tell. Yes, they did. And now they live in this realm where apparently their experiments during the world period made them believe that Lagiacrus couldn't return, which I call bullshit on that. But, yeah, so they did have, but the thing is, if you watch the demo for the Lagiacrus in that, he doesn't have a finished model. It's like, you can tell he doesn't have a lot of animation. There's a lot of baked stuff, essentially. So they kind of just jerry-rigged the skeleton from, I'm going to assume it must be the skeleton from 4 into, I was going to say, how did that miss? Oh, that's right. Ah, it's a bit of a waste. Oh, it's sharpness song. I'm like, why haven't I had the need to sharpen? It's due to sharpness song. Get the monkey. Uh-oh. What just happened? Oh, you got knocked out. Yeah, okay, hang on, hold up. Chat, I'm 99% sure, because that felt like a damage threshold thing. I think that Rajang now works like an Elder Dragon, and the new changes to the Elder Dragons as well. Surely that's what's happening here. Oh no, Crusher. Slap that monkey. Whack that ape. Hit that focus. So it's red raw. He's pretty close, I imagine. We chase. Oh no, that's too far away. He's very small. Yeah, good thing about Rajing, he'll always come to you. You don't have to chase him too far. Oh, what? Dude, really? Okay, sure. Hey, LB. I was doing Elemental Charge Blade on T1 Anomaly Mons. I found it hard to use AED because they're so friggin' small. I mean, that's the thing. I've talked about before. I do have, oh, I don't have any traps. If anyone has any traps, you could probably use it because we've been going for about 20. Essentially, I will switch now, Surge Style specifically for smaller monsters, because, yeah, that won't work when he's enraged. So you need to use the other type of trap. You need to use Pitfall for when he's enraged or empowered, because he'll just destroy them. It just powers him up. He'll now be slightly enraged for a period. There we go. He jumped into the hole. I always like when that happens. Sleep, rest, sweet monkey. I don't think I've understood a sentence less than... yeah. The lingo gets a little real sometimes, Amelia. Surge Slash is good for blast procs. It is, but I don't have a blast weapon right now, Olby. I probably won't run status with it. I'm trying to figure out if I can make an elemental build work, which it's relatively okay, but it's good to have it just as a swap in on my other scroll, just because of the fact that if I'm fighting a small monster at some point, I can just switch over. You still hate him? All right, I think that's hunt number 3, so I will swap someone if... Boy, are you still there, man? Number 10 reach? Hell yeah. Oops, what am I doing? I'll send some boys out. Man, I'm getting so many level 50s, but I generally have not used any of them, so I really hope that I'm getting some good skills out of them. I really should refine this. Oh, Kitty, thank you for jumping out. I appreciate that. It makes it a bit easier when someone's willing to step out. So Antboy, if you want to jump on in, it'll be your turn to jump in. Again, Kitty, if you want to do more hunts, feel free to rejoin the queue with !join, and for anyone else as well. Rage Slash or TCS? TCS. World has just made me a triple charge person. I cannot not do TCS. Rage Slash is okay, but if you're in multiplayer, I don't like it so much in multi. Same with the counter move. Single player, I'll probably get used to it, but I really do like me some TCS. If you're gonna have some higher rank hunters that can help with marathons, get you to 100 faster, almost full bar for marathons. Yeah, I'll probably need to do that at some point. Just because we'll need to probably speed up the progress. Probably after a break, we'll focus super hard on trying to make some progress. I like these cats that got no chill. You should watch some of the cutscenes, Amelia. Palicos versus some of the monsters is just kind of funny, because a lot of the old cutscenes that introduced you to a monster would have Palicos like walking up to them and stuff, and the Palicos cluelessly come up to half the monsters, then just get themselves in danger. They're sweet things, and they help you in hunts. but they're very silly sometimes. Anomaly Azoros gave me so much trouble. Oh my god, Vice, really? Oh my god, it's scary. This bear, you can bully this bear pretty hard. Alright, well, Antboy, did you, curious who picks quests. Usually we make it the lowest level person, but is there something you're needing to clear, Antboy? Because I usually get everyone to have at least one quest that they get to pick. So if there's something you're really wanting to do, you can let me know. But otherwise, I'm happy to help Crasher get his quests done. Also, it'd be good to get Tira his 50 as well. You can't cap anomalies. Yes, most definitely. You can still trap them. Traps are very good for anomalies. Strong arm counter. I don't like TCS because maybe it's a bit aggressive for your style. I get knocked to my belt, but when I'm trying, you miss a lot of them. TCS is kind of like, there's a thing with greatswords. This might be just because I've played it for so long. You just kind of accept that you're not going to land everything. So it's dialing in on a monster. Eventually you get like closer and closer and closer, but as you learn patterns and things. Yes, I most definitely want Prowler back. Prowler was my biggest request for Sunbreak and I didn't get it, but it's okay. One day we'll get GU stuff back. Again, like I said, if you want to play the most refined version of Monster Hunter, I still think GU is the best one. I love GU so much. For your 100 with Prince? Yeah, most definitely, Kitty. I whiffed Rage Slashes. I got these feels from you. Yeah. Well, so here's the thing. Olby, a big difference between Rage, and there's a reason why I would say a lot of people use it. It's easy to use in TCS because Rage Slash actually has repositioning. As soon as you go into the charge and you can redirect yourself, Rage Slash has a wider range to be able to do that. Rage can literally turn around. It can do a 180. Whereas the TCS can only do like I think it's, what is that? It's like it's bigger than 90. It's probably like, I want to say like 120 range on an angle you can change. But you get kind of used to it. That's why sometimes you'll see me aim in one direction. I completely am in the opposite direction because I'm trying to hard turn, and the hard turn is not, it doesn't work. It just ends up looping around the other way. But thank you for the hunt. Oh, that's okay, Crasher. We could, if you want, we could knock out this anomaly, and then if you want, you can drop that. That's okay with us. And then Kitty, if you wanted to jump back in. All right, let's do this. This anomaly isn't too bad. I'll be honest, with higher tier hunters, it should be all right. Mons move left or inch and you whiff like it's trying. Yeah. Most definitely. I love my greatsword, but sometimes monsters just hopped around a little too much and it's just a little infuriating. Let's be honest. I love this little train. Why can't I ride the little train, chat? I just want to ride the little train. Look at him go. I would love to go to a little theme park that'd have something like this. When you're ready, Tira, as well. I do feel like Rise has spoiled us. It would be so weird to get a new mainstream game without some of the new skills. Most definitely. That was the thing, when playing GU versus World was kind of a weird experience because they were very, very vastly different games. GU's old Monster Hunter with a whole heap of fresh, new, cool shit. Rise was, sorry, not Rise. World was new gen. Rise fit in that weird in-between category, and it was like, as soon as we saw we were getting new skills in Sunbreak, I was like, we're probably getting a GU scenario here, and if we don't have some future game implement this style of system for custom play styles, it's going to be really weird. And I don't know how they're going to handle it, but it'll be very cool to maybe see some of this stuff make a return. Wasn't GU Great Sword have a move like Half Moon Slash? There's some crazy name moves. We had a whole heap. Trying to think the name of them. I used a lot of Brave, but there was one that was like very famous. That was like it was Break Blast Slash or something like that. Basically, you drag the sword into the air after a very long charge, and you do an uppercut. It had extreme high flinch and like knockout ratio, and very high damage. It whiffed a lot of the time, so I think it had a counter component to it. If you got hit on the way in, I'm fairly sure it did even more damage. There was a lot of counter moves in GU, but some of those whiffed like absolute crazy. Bismarck or something? Yeah, I can't remember. There was a lot of moves. Someone will have to look up all the GU moves, but every weapon had so much. Only issue, most people ended up using particular styles because there were ones that were just lackluster. GU was a really good game. It was not the most balanced game, is what I would say. Some things were just better than others. You just wouldn't use certain things as in combination, essentially. Which is fine. It just meant that there was just a lot of playstyle, and it encouraged you to do exploration of builds and stuff. What are we fighting? Oh yeah, bear. Let's balance them Frontier. No, Frontier probably takes the cake on not being balanced. Brimstone Slash, that's it. Thank you, Terra. Brimstone was really good, but it whiffed a lot of the time. You can only really use it on certain monsters, and you basically couldn't use it on hypers. They were too fast. Anything over a certain speed category, it was pretty useless. Oh wait, I don't want a Gust Crab. Thought it was the Ice Boy. Oh, I'm using my Rage build. I probably shouldn't be using that here. Gonna take you for a ride. You still play GU? Man, I would play more GU these days if I wasn't so busy. It's still my favorite Monster Hunter. I've just played so much of it. For those who don't know, I've replayed into Endgame 3 times from scratch. And I've carried a lot of people. I love this area. This is a really nice area. It's so quaint. I think this map is one of their best maps they've ever made. I just really, really like it. GU Rise then World for me. I think I like... I think it's GU World then Rise for me. But I do like 3 an awful lot as well. 4 a lot. 3 for the nostalgia. Alright, let's fight the bear. So, Crasher, if you've not fought an anomaly, basically the way these work is they're similar to hypers in DU and similar to apexes in 4. So basically there's hurt points on them. We have to hit the hurt points to basically knock them out of this enraged form. They do a lot more extra damage. All moves do extra damage in any form of it. Man, he really just, not like Crasher. If we don't keep up, this bear will end up hitting us with a big explosion. Radius reference. You have to hit the core. Hit its weak point for massive damage. This bear's not too bad because if you got multi-hitting area moves, it's quite nice. Oop, hello. Oh! I'm not sure I've ever seen that follow-up before. Oh, you jerk. We've got a really bad AI set. What is this? I had to chase him so much. Cheer, if you can get a KO, that'd probably be good. realize we got 2 hunting horns and a hammer. Oh, it's a hammer. It's not a hunting horn. That's probably why I haven't seen that one before. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, it's the comp. Here we go, B. No, I can't get him. Rise is more fun for you, but World has more content. I think I like, I've talked about this before. I really like World. I think World is the direction that I think Monster Hunter should probably be heading in. Despite liking the older stuff. Just because I think that it did like a pretty good job with a lot of the live service and stuff like that. I do think there was some hunts that were a bit silly, but I think it felt way more grandiose. It felt really grandiose doing, oh no. All right then. Everything goes to sleep. Minus clutch. Oh. Yeah, I'll be knows that I'm probably. Let's not go into the clutch claw rant, okay? Fuck the clutch claw. The wire bugs can stay if maybe give them a different visual, but the clutch claw needs to stay gone. That was just depressing. Beating Monster Fatalis for the first time is probably my peak Monster Hunter experience. I know, it's so cool. It was such a rush. What a hard fight. Easily, I think it's easily the best fight they've ever made. It's so good. I think what World did to bows was bizarre. What did World do to bows? I didn't play old bow, so I don't really know. Did they reset some of that stuff in this game, Snowman? Because, I mean, as we all know, bow is probably the strongest weapon in Rise, by far. I think it kind of just got stronger. So, perhaps Sunbreak will get Crimson and White Fatalis? Dude, I'd love that. I don't know how they would do that. I feel like they can't use Fatalis anymore because if they use Fatalis again, it needs to be like some... did I get grabbed? Not me, it was someone else. They need to do something as extravagant as they did with Fatalis, because how do they bring him back without him being like similar to what he was in if they bring back the old version of him in that arena. I like that fight plenty, but would they make him like Shigara Magala? He can go everywhere. Would they put him in an arena? Hang on, hold up, chat. I've just realized something major. We don't have an arena. Still. Like a general arena. We only have, wow, this is a fast kill. We don't have an arena that Fatalis can really be in. Like, other than the final boss one, which generally final bosses don't share arenas. Gaius' arena? That's really all we have. Usually bosses don't share though. Who keeps watching me? The Forlorn areas. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're totally right. Hello, you're totally right. They are going to add the Forlorn arena, which I can't wait because I love the Citadel. Not the Citadel, the Tower. Tower, very cool. Very excited to see. Fatalis and Elatrion were their perfect versions in World. I don't know. I feel like Elatrion had some issues, but I do like that fight. But again, how do you bring those two fights back? Elatrion I can kind of see bringing him back because he's not necessarily restrictive to his arena. Fatalis was designed for that arena, which is his castle. And I don't think they can down translate that from World's style to this style. I don't know. I would love to fight Crimson and White though, again. Maybe not Crimson. I like White way more than Crimson. I like how Elytrium forces you to actually prepare for the fight. True, true. I just don't like because Greatsword doesn't do elemental, and you had to use a very specific playstyle for it. It kind of irked me, but you didn't have to if you had a good enough elemental team. But is Daimono? How would that work, Prince? We can't go in water. You just ignore the first half of the fight. Elytrium was a pitter till you got peeps to go get. Yeah, that's it. He was a bit of a pain. I just wished that Greatsword was not forced down that route when we were really struggling with the elemental damage at the start. Also, hey Ray Ray, I don't recall regular White Fatty being in any arena outside of from the castle. Yeah, so that's it. Crimson was in that. Yeah, the Ingle Isle one. Yeah. So that's like, I could see Crimson being places. White, kind of lore-wise, he kind of has to exist in that space. It would be revamped to take on the monster. But, dude, they're not bringing back Lagiacrus. You'd think they'd bring back Dia Moralis? Dia is so tied to water, though, as well. Maybe Dia will pop out of this, like, lake here. Maybe he's actually down there and we don't know it. I don't think Earthshaker would blow up. Anything's fine except Lao Shang, the walking... I really like Lao Shang, by the way, chat. I would love Lao Shang to come back revamped. He's the one I want revamped. Considering what they did with Safi Jiva, imagine if they could do some cool shit with another red dragon. I'd love that to death. All right, Tira or Ant. Ant, did you want to pick a quest? Red Kezu, please no. No Kezus. No other boy either. I always forget the name. It's Kezu and... What's the other slug boy? There is kind of a red Kezu. I mean, kind of now, I guess. Master Rank Kezu, as weird as it is. I appreciate that he's not that strong, and I don't have to worry about him. He's kind of like you don't have to fight Kezu. Giganox, thank you. I really don't like Giganox. Giganox I actually despise probably more than Kezu. Kezu's annoying because he screams a lot. Giganox just lives on the roof and sends babies at you. Alright. Thank you for the Hunts Crasher. Hopefully we helped out a bit there. Hopefully you can have a bit of a lie down and your headache gets a bit better. All right, Kitty, if you did want to jump in, feel free. We've got another slot. Unless someone else really wants to jump in, you'll have to put yourself in the queue. And then we can do some hunts together. Hopefully, yeah, have a lie down, drink some water, maybe have a Panadol or something. Hopefully it'll help. For you is when the last time I think, yes. Wasn't in GU. No, yeah, he wasn't in GU, yeah. Kezu fits in Giganox. Surely when they were coming up with those concepts, Prince, that's not what their intention was. How do I put myself in queue? Exclamation mark join. All right, what do we got? 2. I like Kezu. You and Prince. You guys, I just really not a fan. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this edgy mofo. Holy heck. I think this is the first person I've seen using Gore's armor with red rather than the purple. Very intense. Oh wait, okay. No prop, Kitty. I love Kezu. What are you talking about, Woot? Am I the only one here that doesn't like Kezu? And the fishies? Which fishies? No one likes Plesioth. I was drawing him yesterday, and I was talking about it in chat. Like, Plesioth is like, I don't mind Plesioth visually. He's just a dumb fight. They need to fix him. And Gyrototus, is not that interesting. I don't think he looks very good, and I don't think he's a very interesting fight. You love Gyarados. Really weird. I actually like Larvy Sloth, weirdly enough. I think Larvy's cool. Yeah, go for it, Vice. Just jump in. You don't have to jump in the queue. I think you can just jump in. Just go for that, and then I'll just remember Kitty to keep you in. Hopefully we get enough hunter ranks here, because I think Tira, we should probably, if you want to get to 50, we should probably do a quad. I haven't even fought master rank yet. You should probably do it. Yeah, I fought him already too. I only just fought him recently, Ray Ray. He isn't really that different. He's basically the same. All the fish must die. Wasn't Pless the king of hip checks? Yep. Plesioth, if you've never fought him before, go look up Plesioth. He's a very tall fish lad. He's basically Rathalos, but horizontal vertical. He's basically a T shape. But he'd do a hip check, which you probably recognize from a lot of the Wyverns. The Wyverns, sorry. But he would be able to hit you from wherever his body is above ground to the floor, and he'd just go and slide slap. And he'd hit you from the backside as well. Like if you're on the opposite side of him, he has like a hip check vortex essentially. Welcome in, Vice. More hunting odds. Holy heck, getting a lot of hunting odds today. Beatotus can stay away. I like Beatotus. I think Beatotus was inoffensive, and I thought it was pretty funny with the Clutch Claw. He's the only monster that with the Clutch Claw that I thought was like kind of amusing, because you'd grab onto a fish and he'd shark around. Lava Sloth, they screwed up him so bad in World. They basically gave him a Cantor's properties, and that was not really a fun experience. But I haven't seen the hunting horn before. Or at least not in this game. I made this set. You look like you're straight out of World, Vice. I wish I could walk down the street randomly without getting sent through a building. Plesioth can burn. I don't think anyone really wants Pless back. Pless is probably the monster that people are just not into returning. They'd have to really rework him. Gyarados is kind of just a bit bland. I'd probably take Pless over Gyarados just because I think Gyro is a bit bland. Sorry to say, even his armor is not that interesting. I hate Seething, really? That helmet, I love Seething. I love both versions of Beazle. He's just very funny. He's such a good boy. Soft spot for that big dummy. And his double-tempered quest that would cut so many people. What a funny quest that was. Early introduction into Tempereds, and you get thrown 2 Beazles that blow each other up and are constantly just danger zones. I'm hoping to see Bagel's going to have something new in his new parts for his armor set. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's mostly Gunner stuff a lot of the time. Like, do Basil have anything too crazy in Iceborne? I don't remember if he did. Can't really think of anything. Regular Basil's good for Charge Blade. It was in World. Is it in this? I can never remember. Because he's the artillery. He's artillery and block, I think. Gun Lance, Charge Blade and stuff. Of course, Ray Ray would know. Ray Ray's a Charge Blade main. Regular Bagel is some decent stuff, but I'll take upgrades too. So it's basically the same. It's kind of basically just improved, which I think most of the time that's the case. What are we fighting? Anomaly Naga. I need to get my stuff out of the box. Basil is the perfect gun lance set. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I remember people saying you wear full Basil basically for gun lance. All right, let's get a boy. It's a weird game. I can never have like the Elder Dragons, even though they're the best designs. Oh, I keep forgetting to switch my sword, chat. Remind me I need to switch my sword. Also my doggo. It's a bad hit. Ah, no! Nami! Hey, Nami! I'm gonna flash this boy. It didn't work. He's looking away. Hey, Nami. Hey, Raiders. Hey, Felix. Welcome in, Hyper Ray. How you all doing? No straight raw? I do have a straight raw, but they're not very good. I don't really want to use some of the straight raw great swords just because of visuals. Oh, what? How did I miss that? This is a big boy. Prince, would you mind giving Nami a shout out for me, please? How's it going? Good. How was your stream? We're just on our way to level 100 right now. Ow. Is there a Somnicant's greatsword? There is. It's like it looks like a webbed thing. Wait, hang on, Nami. I didn't know you could play with your fingers. Wait, hang on. When did you get finger tech? I've never seen this. Of course. Of course. Yeah, I should have known that's where that was going. Alright, this way I think is fast. I've had hands for a while. How have I not noticed that? You progressed a bit. I'm almost Hunter rank. Oh, you haven't done main story yet. Oh hell. I think you'll like the final boss, Nami. I really like a lot of the improvements they made in Sunbreak are super cool. Is someone riding our boy here, or is he just a dummy? I got up to Malzeno. I like Malzeno. He's a bit of a dumb. He's a bit of a dum-dum. I went back to the Goss sword myself. I don't like Goss. That's fun for me. What just happened there? Yeah, pushed Naga in a pretty horrible spot. Whoa, why is he flashing pink? Is that the anomaly color combined with the Thunder Blight? It is. Holy shit, they straight up just layered those. What is my life? Up I go. I like Malzeno a lot in the demo. I liked him too. I think I like him way more in live than I did in the demo, just because I think the right moves get like sort of focused on. I've really pushed Naga in a she spot. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, slid against the wall. Hang on, I don't think Prince is there. I'll give you a shout out, Nami. Give me 2 seconds. Oh no, we already did shout out. I'm a dum-dum. I'm a big old dum-dum. But yeah, I sometimes my brain skips a beat, I feel like. But I would say that a lot of the swords in this, there's a lot of variation and choice, which is good to see. But if you want to play particular ones, you will have to use particular models, unfortunately. Which, there's not really much you can do about it, honestly. And empty, no thoughts, only great sword. Do you expect anything less than a GS main, honestly? Strong stance is bad in multiplayer? Yes. Yes. I wouldn't use it in multiplayer personally, Olby, because you don't know where the monster's gonna aim. You can use it. I've seen plenty of people use it well. It's just, you have to get used to it. It just is a kind of a weird situation. I just prefer to play normal greatsword if I had the choice anyway, but in multiplayer even more so. Whoa! So Rage Slash, if you can master Rage Slash in multiplayer, you should hopefully be able to master strong arm slash, I would say, but it just might take a little bit. Have we had a KO on Naga yet? Do I bother? I really enjoyed Espiness. I did my first hunt today. Ooh. I kind of like him too. I think that I was actually a little surprised because say how simple he is as a monster. I kind of like bullying him. I'm not going to get the tackle in time. I'm a little worried. It's not on me. What? What knocked me out of the air? Ow. Oh, I forgot that I can't do that. Damn, reduced strength of healing. I like the Palamute armor for Espiness. You get the sunnies. It's very cute. Genuinely, I think that the Wait, hang on. I got a question. For those who know Frontier, does that outfit actually exist in Frontier? Do you have a Palico partner in Frontier? Or is this unique made for this game? I know the Palamute one would be because they're unique to this, but just the Palico particularly. Do we have a... Oh, we do have... Okay, we should head that way after this. You can have a Palico? Okay. I like strong... I like doing strong arm into rage. But TCS does bigger numbers, unless you... Well, actually, no. You get the quad damage. If you can do strong arm into rage, both of them getting the counter, that's... Uh-oh. I have no healing. I'm gonna kill myself. I haven't got that fire in front of... Oh, have you started Frontier as well, Nami? I heard that, so did, Riku. But I'm not sure if it's his first time playing it. Ooh. I'm actually surprised. I feel like how much Monsanto you... I thought I was out of range, but he's quite large. Yeah, Riku played a lot. I mean, he plays a lot just in a burst. Hey, Lolbringer. I actually made an Adamant Charge / Rage build in MR. Max Dragonheart defense boost, Defiant Blessing. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the thing, actually. That's what I was talking about. Like, I kind of want to make a Dragonheart set to play that way at some point, but I haven't bothered to get around to do it. Some of the T3s and T4s in the anomalies hit very hard. Even in strong arm counter? Oh, really? Yeah, TCS is kind of, you have to know when to commit to it. That's why you'll notice I don't go to it too often. It's generally when I think I'm good. More often than not, you'll find me doing this, which is like... that. I'll just tackle into the weaker form of TCS, which is fine. Hey, pink guy. How you doing, man? Welcome on in. I'm doing good. We're just on our road to 100. Use Self-Kelp Dongo 2 Skeleton Fliz? Skeleton Fliz? That was Tailbreak 1? No, I just broke up the fan. You tired? The playstyle thing. I mean, that's the thing. I've talked about this before. Don't feel like you have to go to, like, to someone in Rise and be like, or in Sunbreak and be like, you have to play this style, this is the way you play a weapon now. Because you don't have to. Most of the styles are super viable. Like, you can pretty much just play any of the weapons in any way that you kind of want. Like, just making sure that your armor set just is tailored towards that playstyle. Like, I run Focus still because I TCS, but if you're rushing Charge Strong Arm, You probably don't want focus in your set because you want that lingering will for oh no! You probably want that lingering duration for strong arm, essentially. I'm actually trying to farm this my great sword. This is the Gormagala one. I like it for a all-rounder. I think it's one of the better all-rounders. Oh shit. Alright, we now in scary territory. Have we gotten a trap for... Wait, we're not even blue. Holy shit. Okay, we really need to pay attention. This Nagaku get quite large. I want to trap him, but the problem is that the thing's on his tail. Okay, it's good. Need to get rid of this. Alright, now we just need the one on the far arm. I might trap him for it. Have we gotten ground trap or only electric trap? Oh, you big bum. Ah, you big bum, Nagakuga. It's super good. Isn't it like... Okay, so explain to me, Nami. So how much does it actually reduce? Because for those who don't know, Super Cup is a new food buff. And it's supposedly very good. However, the way it works is essentially... having the first hit, after you take a first hit, the second hit is reduced, but I'm not sure what the amount it's reduced by. I've heard some people say it's not, like it doesn't reduce enough, but then other people like it does a lot, so I'm quite unsure. Considering the scaling on the anomaly attacks, it might be pretty big. It is good to learn other angles for weapons, definitely. Most definitely. Just play a bit of everything, it's fun. This thing is going to die extremely shortly. I kind of want to do this because I'm paranoid. Don't you run away from me. Oh, he was going to do a spin. It'll be my cope for the Elatrian Greatsword. Elatrian will probably... I can imagine that we have to have a Black Dragon. Chat, do you reckon we're getting a Black Dragon back? Or do you think we're getting one of the returners? Getting a new one or a returner? I wouldn't be surprised if we get a new Black Dragon, honestly. Considering this is a different nation, maybe there's a Black Dragon we've never, like, had to encounter. Good fight. Scary fight. Naga can really just... really accelerate. I'd prefer a new. I feel like... I think Fatalis would be difficult to have him return. Elatrion, I could see... I feel like having a returner... Fatalis probably wouldn't fit now, I feel like. Elatrion, I could totally see it. But he will have to be slightly different, I reckon. I think a new one would be a good fit. New would be cool. I'd like to see a red dragon, a red or white Fatalis. I don't know. I feel like, honestly, I think it'd be really hard to bring back some of them. Even with my build plus Dango defenders, I can tank 80% of 90% of attacks, not everything. Well, the thing is, lol, have you got any heal in your set? Because if you're not like self-sustain, you could tank for a while, but you just got to remember to heal at some point. I think Vice was being a cheeky lad. Alright. Let's do... Alright. Unless someone really wants to do a particular quest, maybe we can do a marathon one. I'm going to change my sword, because I keep using this silly one. Where are my sets? If we're doing a marathon, probably my raw set's probably my best set for that. God. I love the Argosy now because it always fills up even when I'm like not finished with it. All right, let's do a marathon. Unless, Silver, did you want to do something? I got a couple of marathons. This one's probably a good one. This one might be a bit of a rough one, but I believe in you guys. I mean, take less than 20% of my health, and after tanking a few, I just sheath and heal. It's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of crazy because that's how I felt about Dragonheart in base Rise. Kind of felt like cheating when it first dropped. And then some people were saying that it was like kind of the only way to play Greatsword for a period with when we had to do the challenge fights. However, I felt like it was making people a little bit complacent when they were tanking that much damage, and then they just get bopped by stuff. But you know me, I don't build too tanky generally. I'll generally like make a build for a monster if I'm struggling with it, but I need Magma Drone. You like as in you want to need to do it. We could go do that now if you want. Then Tira, if you want to check up a quest. Was he in this quest? I can't remember. I don't know if he was in my quest. No, he wasn't. You can check up. Yeah, if Tira, if you want to check up one. I don't know if you put one up yet. Anything with multi-monster is good for me, I think, right now. I love this diving board. I wish I could swan dive off this thing. Play a bit of Assassin's Creed. Did you guys see? I don't know if anyone's a Assassin's Creed fan, but there is some leaks around future content for that series. Curious which direction they're going to take a series on. Considering Valhalla, I think that's the name of it. It'll be very interesting to see if they continue on that path. But apparently there's a live service game coming too. In Sunbreak, it's pretty much you go either max defense, so you can take all the hits, or max damage. Is that what you're gonna say? Or you can't tank half the hits. Yeah, I know. Well, we saw there with that fight. We had a situation with our boy Nagakuga really doing heavy damage on me. Go Divine Blessing. Divine Blessing in this game is still only 3, isn't it? And you can only get, is it 40% to activate? 40% to activate to block 60%? Or is it much lower than that? I don't remember. I got so used to Divine Blessing from World that I don't actually know what it is anymore. Alright, when you're ready, Tira. I think 40% was Iceborne's level 5. It was crazy common in Iceborne because of Fatalis' set. 3 is only 25%. 25% is not too bad. That's 1 in 4. But the effect is noticeable. It really depends on how you want to play it. My only issue is because Divine is a 2 slot. I'd prefer to put more damage. I like damage, chat. I like my big hits. I like to swing swords and hurt people. Oh, by the way, Prince, I just realized you did join the queue. I'm assuming you wanted to join the queue and hold your place specifically for when we get to the 100 quest, correct? It's easy to do to slot in the professor set. Which is the professor set? Do I have that? I'm not even sure if I have that. Is it like from this guy? I haven't got a whole heap of the follow quests ones done apart from the Admiral, just because I wanted his chest. You hurt more people when they can hardly hurt you? True. You can survive. I don't know. MonsterHunter is a funny game about scaling on damage, because it's all multipliers. So the more you stack, the more you do. While I like damage, I'm also bad and I don't want to cut. That's it. I mean, I'm not gonna... I play my way, but if you want to play a different way, go for it. The only thing I would say is just as long as you haven't put yourself in a situation where you're doing 20-minute hunts on the regular, don't do that. That's bad on your mental health, I feel like. I think it's a follow quest. Yeah, I would imagine so. Look at this good boy. Do you know what's interesting? He kind of has like a almost like Egyptian sort of motif to him. I'm surprised he doesn't have like a or a Middle Eastern sort of motif. It's interesting they didn't go with that for this monster. A fellow Monster Hunter language enjoyer? Not me, guys. Mine's in Japanese. I basically put it on Japanese the entire time. I can't wait to get to 100 in the last armor boss armor so I can start hitting with like a truck. I've heard, I don't know, I've heard more people are using dereliction than the final boss armor for whatever reason. Jump, dog, jump. Alright, I'll go first to Rathian. It's the battle for Wrath. Battle for a heart. Ooh, that was a nice meaty hit. Dereliction is busted. Dereliction, however, is like got some real like... I wouldn't suggest it to just average players to be stacked into solo. It can be not a good idea. Really good power. Very dangerous skill. Seems gimmicky to me. Yeah, I kind of have some guesses as to what it is, but I am curious as to like why I haven't seen people using it so much. Okay, I'll just need to flip here. I just have to go for it. Wait, why did I get some Rathian scales? What happened there? I don't really know why that happened. Oh, this is my opportunity to bring my other sword and I didn't. Didn't we fight this boy before? Oh no, we fought normal Almadron before. Oh, I wasn't expecting him to do his super so early. That was crazy. Jump! I want more monsters that make jumps for me. Please, Capcom, can I please have more jumpy monsters? This material. Whoa, what the? Man, that's a fast Kazu. See how fast he's zoomed in? It's busted in the multi-target arena quest. They don't do much to you having... yeah, I mean, that's true. That's why I like taking Dragonheart into those ones. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe chat. Maybe that's the answer. Once I make Dragonheart, we start learning strong style. We're very close. I only need one piece before final Dragonheart. So, what? Oh no! Try not to hit him in the face, because I don't want to waste the KO. Unless that was the final. Oh, that was the final. Actually, hit him in the face. Nice. See if we can get this tail off. Oh, okie dokie. No, we're off. Oh, Tira's taking... Okay, so this is actually not a bad idea. People do need to keep up, though, for it to be worth. Oh, okay. Not, I wasn't going to say that. So, for those who don't know, there is a explosive rock up ahead around the corner, and it does like 3k damage raw. It's very good for mounts. Oh, this boy's not going to last long. He's already had so many part break. Is someone running part break? Is there a reason why we're breaking this thing so fast? Uh oh. This is going to suck. There's the super. Whoa, what happened there? Okay, that makes more sense. My summer school and I haven't ended, and I got hit by... Summer school hasn't ended, and I got hit by a gear up for back to school. Oh no, lol, Brugger. I know. You're never leaving school, just so you know, chat. School never ends. Man, this is cruel. This feels cruel at this point. I'm shocked we haven't named Blue yet. There's Blue. Can't really see what's going on, but sure. Are we killing? Wait, did you just... Oh, I thought he was supering again. Homework is more difficult than most jobs. I wouldn't disagree, ironically. It really depends on what kind of jobs you're going into. Oh, you got like 2 seconds. I can't tell if he died. Did we kill? What happened? Dead. Hope no one wanted to capture. All right, Kira, did you want Kitty? Sorry, not Kira. Kitty, did you want to jump back in now, or you were waiting for the 100? Because I can have you and Prince jump in for that. We're getting real close. So just so you know, in the future, for anyone who wants to, if you do mount in the area, look for rocks like this. There's a couple on this map. Basically, there's a couple of water ones and a couple of fire ones. So if you run them into these, they'll pop. And then they'll just do 3k damage to them. So they are the thing you need to do last though. So if you bounce off this rock or bounce off like both those rocks and then bounce into that, that's your 3. I forgot my tranks. Oh, Tira, you should have mentioned to me. I carry them all on me. I'm going to help you out for the rest of the people. No problem, Amp Boy. Hopefully you got some good hunts in there. I have more than one nightmare about needing to do homework, never any job related ones. I want to feel like you've said something probably the same for me as well, Snowman. Honestly, I don't think I've really had thoughts about essentially work. Let's look at some talismans. Screw it. Hot garbage. I'd be like, mantle? What's that? All we want is blood. Blood, the blood god. Alright, if anyone wants to jump in, because I think Prince is still chilling until 100. I'm 96, so we're probably, we might do some pushes very soon. So basically Kitty or Prince, if you did want to jump in, you can do so, or if anyone else. Homework is meant to advance your understanding of something new. Jobs can be mundane and driving around, such as driving around. Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely jobs like I've like my work. I'm constantly learning stuff, or developing stuff, learning stuff. But it's really dependent. Like it depends on the type of job you're going into. I feel like, and but the thing is, you know the thing you're heading towards. A lot of the time with school, you were doing so many subjects at once. That was a lot of learning you were doing at once. It really made you very good at learning, but it was a lot. I'm gonna try and join. Go for it, Bringer. Okay, I'll jump in. All right, it's first in. Who can make it in? Wait, is this switch? Yeah, this is the switch, Lolbringer. I need one more Magmadron Cortex. Okay, we can do another one if you want, Tira. We'll probably do a marathon after my break then. Rip me. Oh no. Alright, if we're doing Magmadron, I'll bring my other sword because it's my comfy no-brainer. I love this sword anyway. I just want more excuses to use this. Alright. I'll rant about it again. Why is this sword up my shoulder? Why does it get bigger and why does the handle get so much longer? It's so strange. Why is it like this? You don't have Sunbreak yet. No, it's all good. Why you be like this, sword? Why? Also, chat, there is a particular anime character that I've talked about being very fond of in the past. And I didn't intend to make my armor set look like this, but is this recognizable to a collective of anime characters to anyone? This is their uniform in it. And I like that this sword matches the aesthetic as well. I just have to change my hair color and I'm pretty much there. I even have the scar on my eye too, or the mark on my eye rather. I hate the great sword with a short handle on your back with burning hatred. Well, the funny thing is, check this shit. Where are we? Look at how much it changes. Like, look how much it extends. And the sword just straight up gets bigger. So if I put this away, look how much it shrinks. It's very funny. I look like a young version of the Admiral. True. Yeah. I mean, again, the Admiral just has a good aesthetic. Look at his damn haircut. Why can't we get hair like him? I kind of dislike that I've got such a boring haircut in this game. I like the Admiral's aesthetic. But there's a particular art style that I really like that this has ended up heading towards, ironically. The bottom of the trench coat is Dante. Well, Snowman, you know I'm a big fan. A big fan of Devil May Cry, so Dante is generally like my starting point for a lot of sort of style that I end up getting for characters. The Admiral is hot as fuck. I love he's got a fade going on. It's so cool. No one else like has his style. Look at this. Look at this boy. He's even got like the stylish earrings as well. Very cool. I love the pop collar though. Pop collar really, I think, makes it. This is kind of what sold me over the snow one. Was the collars very dope. I just wish I didn't have this white cummerbund. That's the only thing that I wish I didn't have. When you're ready, Tira. His hair will be paid DLC. Through Dante. Oh, you mean the Admiral? Yeah, the Admirals probably will be. Because didn't we get like the base game? We ended up getting the NPCs as well. What? Transmitting data. What? I'm not sure about the saw, but I have a Castlevania look. Castlevania's close. It's actually closer than I think you were intending. I do like me some Star from Castlevania. Has there no greatsword users in that series, honestly? I do like Tira's Garuda style though. It's cool. Oh, guild cards, that's what it was. Oh, it was the guild card. Alright, I can send my guild card. I never send my guild card, but... Oops. Send. I like you can send it with photo. Why would I send it without photo? Bit of Full Metal Alchemist. Close. I am a big fan of boys in trench coats. He is a young boy that this is closer to. Both of them are also are missing an arm, which is a weird motif. Maybe I've just got a thing for white hair, missing an arm, trench coat boys. Oh no, kitty. Kirito? I feel like some people, yeah, not Kirito. I've never watched Sword Art. I don't think that series is for me. Kirito's black, isn't it? Obelisk blue? No, Obelisk is... You mean Obelisk from Yu-Gi-Oh? He's like bright blue. But I do like navy dark blue though. Or do you mean like Obelisk as in dark blue? We can probably start now, Tira. If Kitty's gonna jump back in, they can jump in mid quest. I don't know what happened there. We could probably just get started. Oh, I like that outfit. Oh, hang on. I've never seen that outfit before. You had it right? Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, that obelisk. Huh. Chaz it up. Chaz. Do you know what, Kunima? I've never watched GX. I've only seen clips. I don't know. I don't know if GX is necessarily for me. I like my slightly older protagonists. So I like 5Ds and the original series. How old is Yami supposed to be, or Tem? Because he's essentially a boy emperor. I wonder how old Tem is meant to be. You should look at my guild card. Can I don't think I can do it in a quest here. Remind me after this. Also, chat, you forgot to remind me about my dog again. Look, you're in charge of my memories here, not me. Spider. I'd like a good roar, because a good roar allows me to get another tier on that attack. Because basically, if you armor something on all of the great sword skills, you get stronger. Alright, I'm on my boy Clack Clacks here. I'm gonna fall over onto the monster. Did I just get burned? This attack is terrible. I should not have opened with that. I'm gonna try and do small. Oh my god, base Rachna sucks. Why is base Ragnar so slow? Oh no, Magma, what are you doing? I have to be careful of that bomb. Because that bomb might knock me off if I'm not careful. Holy heck. Base Ragnar is so slow. Dang, that's so bad. You might grab the hunting horn, crap more anomalies. Sounds good. We'll probably have, I think we'll have more people rotate soon. So if you do want to join the queue again, Crasher, you can definitely jump on in. But we will be doing the 100 crest relatively soon, I want to say. I don't know. We're gonna try and burst through some quests very soon. Oh, that was the super. I wasn't even paying attention. Good thing about fighting the fire ones here is like we just straight up have all this like underground waterway, so we can just roll off the fire very easily. So you'll notice I will do slightly less damage. However, I will be able to heal myself easier, so as soon as we start breaking parts. I don't know what that... Okay, it was a roar. It's very slow. Oh, boy fell out of the air. Oh no, I don't want to mount. Ah, sure, whatever. I don't think there's anything here, so I'll just go for it. Let's take this tail off. Are we actually... Hang on, chat. Do you reckon we're actually taking the tail off here, or are we just taking the slag off? I mean, it does kind of have like a bony look to it, so maybe it isn't just... So now, because this boy is so banged up, I'm just going to be able to heal off everything so I can just swing. And this, herein lies the power of Bloodright 2. So I can just go. So good. Oh, he did the punch. Fired yet? Running. Yeah, I guess this is a part of his tail. I guess it's not just slag. You slag. Oh, I thought I'd missed there. That's super. This boy does his super so much. Uh-oh. Hey, Wolf. Because I can't eat or drink. I won't be able to watch a YouTube video right now, Wolf, but how you doing? But I hope surgery went well. Are you just like... You're all banged up? You're crying in violent anguish? Oh god. Tira, did you want me to catch? I guess if someone puts down a trap, I will go for a catch. Otherwise, I'll just leave it. Oh, dude. Be chill. Oh my gosh, really? Alright, I'll heal. I love when monsters do this, where they just go into range mode and they're just like, you know what? I'm gonna not hit the trap. What? Look how far away he was. He put his little nose into the trap. Oh, the surgery is... Oh, we killed him. Okay. The surgery is not until 10:45 this morning, and I can't go back to sleep. That sounds fun. You can't... oh, you can't drink. I was about to say, can you at least drink water? Ugh. You're just going to be a dry husk by surgery. There's nothing worse than having to just wait that out. You're going to be that character from SpongeBob, that grandma that's like just a husk. I wish the Spirit Birds did something post-quest. I like collecting them post-quest. Chocolate? I haven't had chocolate in ages. I hated it. So weird. Do you know it's really weird about kids' cartoons sometimes is you have content in it where I'm like, this is pretty disturbing for kids, I think. But somehow it meets some passing grade. Did you guys see there was a video going around recently that was essentially the creator from Gravity Falls, he basically put together a big old compilation list of all the stupid shit that he had to deal with the department for basically whether things are acceptable for TV, and he really disliked it. And there was some really funny ones in there, and some of the responses he had back to them. Pretty amusing. All right, I might actually take a quick break here, chat. I'll take a quick break, and then maybe we can do some marathon hunts so we can try and get to 100, because we're 96. I need to start pushing numbers here. So that'll be the focus from here on out. I'll try and get a hunt in for people, like at least one hunt for people who do rotate in, but we're going to try and focus on the marathon hunts for now. For now, let's have a look at some guild cards. Just gonna have a quick look at some guild cards. Whoops, not my guild card. No one cares about my guild card. Guild card. Kitties. I see Kitties had these, like, I feel like Kitties had this probably since Rise, but I do like that location. Venturas. I was not expecting that. That's pretty funny. The command is pretty cool. I like this admiral. I think I like him more than the other one. Nails, of course, got his boy. Oh, that's right. That was Raz Grizz's one. What was Maple's? I forgot that the dog head is in the game. What was AO's? Oh, that's right. I remember them. What was Jumpy's? Moments Before Death. That's a really good one for Jumpy. All right. Oh, I think someone sent me the other one. In the moment of being able to receive a guild card. Come on, guild card. Work with me. Still transmitting? Alright. For some reason, I have no idea. Some of the online stuff takes so long, chat. I don't really understand it. But for those who are in the lobby at the moment, feel free to maybe do a hunt without me. I'm going to take a quick break. Maybe I'll have a look at this guild card when I get back. And we can do more hunts. And we're so close to 100, chat. We're just so close. Alright. I'm a BRB.